Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Zadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shimon. This week's topic is going to be entitled Prophecies Goes Hand in Hand with the Technology. This is a response to Apple's new technological device called the Apple Vision, right? And it's pretty much sort of like an Oculus headset, but they took it to the next level to where there's no controllers, no sticks. Everything you're seeing with your eyes, you know, and you going like that and touching things, and you know, it's a spirit, Salakia. It's a spirit, as I told brothers. So I told brothers that Salakia, let me reframe that. Me and the elder Amnawala years ago, we were doing a show on transhumanism, right? Which is the fusion of humans and technology. And one thing I said through the spirit was the next thing, because you know how we went from keypads to now touch screen, the next thing is to be looking at your phone and controlling everything with your eyes and your thoughts. And now, sure enough, this is where we are. And that wasn't even that too long ago. So technology is moving at an extremely rapid pace, right? And this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. But Yahushua, pursuant to the book of Revelations, the 5th chapter, let loose those seals. So the understanding has been given to our apostles and elders, right? The breakdowns and the interpretations thereof, right? Because we are in the end. It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase, right? And what people don't understand is the Bible deals heavily with technology. The prophecies go hand in hand with technology. You see what I'm saying? For example, one major prophecy is the RFID microchip. That couldn't take place at a certain time because the technology wasn't there yet. Now let's put the pieces together. They show you this in the movie The Matrix, man. They show you this in the movie The Matrix, that where they wanted to go with it. They pretty much want to make you people batteries, as my man Morpheus said, right? Because you have the Oculus Rift, which is gonna the Apple Vision, which is already taking you out of reality. You have the metaverse, okay? Ultimately, the goal is to have machines do everything and have you people just be batteries, right? Everything being done with your chip, because they're setting up things like universal basic income, where they want to pay for your living. So the conditioning is there, and if you have the eyes and the vision, all right, that oil, Revelations 3:18, to see through what they're doing and put the puzzle pieces together, that movie The Matrix shows you exactly what they want to do, man, all right? And they want to go so far as have AI, artificial intelligence, pretty much map your brain out and create an artificial consciousness. Meaning, if you were to die and pass away, this artificial intelligence has mimicked everything in your brain wave, your thought process, and everything, that you pretty much like continue living it on. You see? So this is sort of the things that's on Esau's mind. Anything he can to do to escape judgment and grasp his form of immortality, because remember, the so-called white man is just trying to mirror everything that Jacob got blessed with on the left-hand side, the immortality. He wants to be like the angels. That's how come everything he's trying to get his technology towards being telepathic, you know, because the scriptures tell you that they neither labor nor toil, right, concerning the angels. So he's trying to be like the Most High and mimic our blessings, all right, with his technology, all right. But guess what? At the end of the day, the spiritual powers that we're gonna have in the kingdom, and the knowledge and immortality we have, is not gonna be from some goddamn chip and artificial intelligence. It's gonna be done in righteousness. But again, it's the Most High puppeteering this man to give him this particular wisdom, because this technology is also going to lead to his destruction, right? And please, this is Ezekiel 28:3. It says, "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee." So you people out there that don't think that the so-called white man knows that he's Esau Edom, then you're out your mind, because Daniel knew his nationality, right? Now, Daniel had that wisdom. Esau's wiser than Daniel, all right? Now, at the time when that was written, okay, it also goes into the Cano-Phoenicians, all right? Because they used to dye the garments purple. All right, that was a particular wisdom they had, but in prophetic sense, this is going into Esau, Edom. All right, that is a very wise. Now I'll say this much. That's why the scripture says all I get is get understanding. He's wiser than Daniel, but he doesn't have more understanding than Daniel. Why? Because Daniel understood you don't fuck with the Most High. The so-called white man does not understand that. He's filled with pride and he's programmed, all right, to be the first nation, all right, to stand in defiance against Yahweh Shai and the Most High in combat, all right. That's a great deal of pride. And really, when you go into 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, when the scripture says they were afraid, yet there is fight, that's because Yahweh Shai can't break the laws, right? Because when you go into Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter, concerning war, right? Concerning war, if we go to war with somebody and they were to submit, say, yo, we yield to you, by law, they have to pay tribute, all right? But the law goes on to tell you, if they resist and fight back, then you could seize that particular nation. So that's how come the Lord is going to put the spirit on them to fight anyways, because Yahweh Shai doesn't want them to pay tribute, be tributaries. Yahweh Shai wants to seize and dominate this place, man. All right. So once that law is fulfilled, when they fight back, then it's a green light. You see? Now this is the book of Revelation 16 and 14, going into this technology. And when I was looking up things with that Apple Vision, that shit is crazy. Like, you pretty much operating, it's an operating system, and the UI, the user interface, is all done with your eyes. It maps your eyes, like you're looking at things and you want to click it, you just go like that. And if this is what they're releasing to the public now, imagine what they have in secret, man. All right, they already have phones you looking at and you moving the shit with your mind. You see how that RFID microchip, man. Put the pieces together. They're trying to make you people computers and pretty much that, merge you with computers. It's to the point now, if somebody lose their phone, they feel like they lost a goddamn appendage or some shit, man. All right. Revelation 16 and 14, it says, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, right? And the reason I want to say that heavy, because MKBHD is a famous YouTuber. He always reviews technology. He's a very science-based dude, all right, technology-based dude. But the word he used to describe, because he has a hands-on experience with it, he used the word magic. He said, I don't even like using the word magic, but he was like, it's almost like it's magic. And that's what's so heavy about it, because some of the technology we have now, if we were to go into a time machine and go back in the ancient world, they'll describe it as a miracle, like some sort of magic, some sort of sorcery. Even the fact I'm here, this phone is being recorded, I'm going to upload it to a cloud, and people are going to be able to watch it all over the world. That's like crazy, but we are so used to and numb to it that it's just like whatever. But if you really sit down and think about some of the technological advances that has taken place, it's just heavy, man. It's like miracles. See, that main miracle was the chip, and that number one miracle that the Most High gave the so-called white man was how to split the atom. That right there issued in everything, because then the stage could be set for that third war, World War III. All right, the missiles are gonna terraform the planet Earth, make them look completely different when this World War III takes place, man. Dry up seas, refresh the Earth. I mean, damn. 2 Peter 3 and 10, the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. That's a hard reset. You ever do a hard reset on your phone or computer where you wipe everything out? But check this out. After you do that hard reset, guess what? The phone start running more efficiently. You see? That's when it's going to a new heaven and a new earth. It don't mean the Most High is going to destroy this planet Earth and build a new, all right? No, it's going to be refreshed, kainos. Just like a hard reset on your computer or phone, and it just starts running better. That's what the Lord is going to do with this earth, because these missiles are going to act like a bitter herb to the earth, man. It's going to be bitter, but the end result is to get all the bacteria and viruses out of the body, namely the so-called white man and the other nations out of rulership. It says, for they're the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and the whole world. It says to gather them to the battle of that day of the Most High Almighty. See, that's what I was talking about, that great miracle. You ever seen on YouTube the Tsar bomb would detonate and just how much destruction that thing can cause, man? So again, just imagine what they have now, man. 200 million warheads. Guess what? One missile could contain 1 to 1,000, maybe even 10,000 warheads, man. You see? Miracles, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Isaiah 54:6. Isaiah 54:16, he created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. So the Most High worked the work. He worked the work. He had the angels work on these German scientists and these different engineers to come up with this sort of destruction, and for other Edomites to carry on their work. You see? Because the so-called white man is not creative. But when it comes to death and destruction, he could come up with a million ideas, man. All right? That's really when his blood gets to going. Scriptures tell you they can't even sleep right in their bed unless they could formulate some sort of way to create destruction and evil in the planet Earth. And hey, man, they're righteous in their wickedness. This is what the Lord programmed them to do. They're doing an excellent job at what the Lord told them to do, which was to be a complete devil, a monster, all right, heartless and destructive, man. All right? As they said in the movie The Planet of the Apes, man, the harbinger of death. And that's what he is, you know? All he does is create laws, statutes, work miracles on how to create death, man. Okay? And these people are going to be so wrapped up into this technology that they're not going to go outside and exercise or do none of that no more. All right? They already got robots that are mimicking beautiful women, so dudes ain't going to be trying to impress no woman no more. Women don't need men no more. Hey, man, what's that shit? The Demolition Man, they won't even fuck it in the future. They put on some headsets to have sex. And they did artificial insemination. So they was putting it in these movies way back when. Why? Because these Hollywood guys are lesser illuminators of what they want. They do not want life. They do not want a man and a woman to come together and make life. Specifically, the children of Israel to come together and make life, man. So they'll do whatever in their power, all right, to halt that. Whether it's Planned Parenthood, abortion, this fake simulation shit that they're coming with. But at the end of the day, you cannot stop the children, because the children of Israel as the sands of the sea, man. All right? So as technology furthers and furthers, because look, we've seen so much technology from when the apostles came out there in 2007 on 34th Street until now. That was a short window. You see? When they came out in 2007, there was still Metro cards and all that. Now, there ain't no Metro cards to get on the bus like that. People are using their phones, tap and go. You see? So eventually it's going to be chip and go. Things are going to be done with your mind, all right? See, nobody can steal your car because you need your mind and your chip to turn on your car. But what if they cut off your hand, but the one in your brain is going to be linked to your thoughts to turn on the vehicle? So they're going to make it seem like security. They're going to come up with all different ways to make it seem cool, hip, and damn near necessity, all right, to have it. But eventually they're just going to flat out tell you, look, this is the mark of the beast. If you don't take it, you're going to get beheaded. All right? And these are the times that we in. And it's our job as prophets, all right, to warn the people. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Kodash, that belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Zadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.